Oh, hey everybody, it's Gabe from the Hawaii Institute of Self-Reliance. In today's video, I have a machete to review for you. The Imacasa Panga 18-inch blade machete. Stay tuned. And I'm just doing a snap cut, not doing a whole lot of energy in it, allowing the weight of the blade to do most of the work. Probably putting 20% or so, and it bites deep. Look at that. Yeah. Bites really deep. Now this is some hardwood right here, some ironwood. Oh yeah. Now I've found that this machete doesn't really chip too bad. I can hit rocks with it. It doesn't really chip as bad as you'd think, and it does hold an edge. I'm really impressed with the heat treat on this Imacasa machete. It does hold an edge for quite a long time, and yeah, I dig it. It works. I can hit rocks, so I'm gonna try to find a rock to hit. You can see. Now this is a rock. Now you're thinking, oh my God, he's actually gonna ruin his machete. Well, this is just a test. This is a rock, okay? There's a rock right there. Now I'm gonna hit it with the machete. Yeah, that's a rock. It's chipping all over the place. But the metal and the heat treatment, look at that. Nothing. No chips. Now that's a sign of a good machete. And you can hit rocks and not chip it. Let me get you a closer look. There is no chips. Piece of rock came off. Look how I was slicing rock. No chips. Amazing. A little denting of the edge, but a minute or two with the file and she'll be good to go. No damage, look at that. It's a good quality machete right there. Now let's baton this blade. There we go. She can baton. It's kind of odd batoning with a machete. It just doesn't want to split the wood. because it's so thin. Just go like that. There you go. Look at that. Here's the sheath. Rides pretty comfortable on my belt. And the belt loop is generous. You can easily fit a 1.5-inch belt in there. Now, just a standard nylon, nothing special sheath. And it is a little hard to put it back in there. You see, it doesn't really quite fit. So what I do is I just gonna slide it in and loop it around like this. Now, the design of the blade, there's sacrifices that you have to make when you have such a versatile blade design. It's gonna be hard to get in and out of the sheath. You're not gonna be a samurai, you know. Not with this style. Even if it was kydex sheath, it would be kind of hard to get out and you'd have to have these straps here. So the sheath works. Nothing fancy, and it seems to hold the knife or the machete very secure. And yeah, it works. I don't know how long the nylon will last. I've been using this sheath and this machete for the past few months on a daily basis, and it's held up. It works. Just the slow deployment, and it takes 2 hands. For $15, the Imacasa Panga is an excellent value. I believe this forward heavy design allows you to switch wood types without any problems. You don't have to switch your machete out to a big knife or an axe to a machete. You don't have to do as much switching. If you have a bolo or a kukri style, or this style, I believe it's a Caribbean style blade, the forward heavy type machetes or knives will allow you to cut and chop softwood and hardwood. Now, I'm not gonna say, you know, go cut down that 6-inch diameter ironwood tree with this thing. No, you really wouldn't want to do that. I think it excels at soft to medium vegetation and can do the heavy vegetation like ironwood or your redwood trees or something like that at a smaller diameter. Like I'm very confident I could take out a bunch of pine trees that were, let's say, 4 to 5 inches in diameter. This thing would chew through pine. Now, yeah, you don't want to be going around hacking you know, down trees with a machete. I wouldn't advise that. You get an axe for that if it's a big tree. But in the jungle, you don't really want to, you know, clear an area. You don't need to with hardwoods. There's very few hardwoods in the jungle, but there is that tough wood out there in the jungle. So I have a chainsaw on my homestead, and I use it frequently. Not as much as a machete, but I do use a chainsaw fairly often to do yard work. So again, the handle comes a little loose and you have to modify it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wrap some tape, some grip tape around here. I just wanted to show you without the final customization I'm gonna do to this knife. I'm gonna drill a lanyard hole. I'm gonna wrap it in a tape to keep it all secure, because it is kind of loose. The handle is a little loose. But these Latin machetes are kind of, you know, you modify them. So I'm going to modify this heavily, right? I've kind of got a palm swell going there, right? And it fits very comfortable in my hand. I got medium-sized gloves, that's what I wear. And I sanded it down to make it less blocky, because it does come extremely blocky. But that's typical with the Latin machete, or a machete made in Latin America. The edge won't be sharp. You'll have to put your own edge on it, just to warn you. And the handle will be blocky, but that allows you to sand it down, and it's really easy to sand down. This is some kind of white wood. I'm not sure. It's very soft wood, and you can sand it down easy and shape it to your hand and to what you think will work. And what I basically did is I sanded a little, used it, and said, okay, well, I can sand a little bit more over here, use it again, and said, okay, you know, now it's a lot more comfortable. And the edge, I had to put my own edge on, and that to be expected. And they do come dull, very dull. And all you have to do is take a file and sharpen her up, right? And I got a video on that. I'll put a link in the description box for that. And basically the file will create an edge, and then you just sharpen with your file. That's how I sharpen machete in the jungle. Well, I hope you like this video. Comment. I love all your comments. Hope this helped in a purchase decision. You know, if you're looking for a $15 machete and you like this style, and Imacasa, I like him. This is my first Imacasa machete, and you can tell I've used it, so I know what I'm talking about when I talk about this blade. And I hope that you subscribe, share this video. I'm on Instagram at His Survival. Stay tuned. I got some awesome videos coming up. Till next time, aloha.